As we approach Thanksgiving Day, let's take a moment to raise awareness to some of our harsh traditions and see how far our society has come.
Hello, my name is Poorvi. I'm one of the last Poorvis left. I'm a survivor who has seen it all, and this is my story. Typical morning for us starts bright and early at 4. My jailmates and I crowded into a space, barely having enough room to move, to breathe. Where was I? Oh, right. They lied. They told us they were going to be taking us to a bigger pen, but before we knew it, my brothers and I were being placed under the knife as they took away our manhood. No!
Hey, Poorvi!
No! No! Anyways, just when I thought I could catch a break at mealtime, they shoved an awful tasting grime down my throat, not releasing me until every last drop was swallowed. Who would have thought it would have gone this far? The whole fuss of fattening our bodies is so that each of us Poorvis are valued more. The average Poorvi destined for today's dinner table is a whopping 56% larger than their wild counterparts. These Poorvis are so large that they can barely walk and can't even engage in normal reproductive behavior. We're humans too. We deal with conditions like starve-out, a stress-induced illness that ravaged its way through the fields and fell upon my own little brother Timmy. While the farmer and his farm hands eyed him for supper, he could barely find the appetite to eat his. They shuttled us across craggy and chaotic fields. I watched as the free-range humans from the next farm over leaped and frolicked with glee. Those ungrateful bastards. I knew I couldn't continue living this life. I knew I had to do something. I was able to free myself from the shackles of slaughter. I ran as fast as I could, letting no one get in my path. I had to seek shelter in the worst place imaginable, the slaughterhouse. I had to witness my family members get murdered before my eyes that day. I started developing nightmares from the possibility that I might be in their shoes very soon. I watched them as they were dragged through an electrified stunning tank, which had a minimal part in numbing them and served to immobilize them before they went under the knife. I was contented to hear the desperate squeals of my family as they were beheaded and cleaned for the poor privileged humans to eat. Oh, and don't get me started on the human supremacists who eat us for their pleasure. You thankless creatures make a mockery of our struggle with your gluttonous and greedy Thanksgiving traditions. All of you lined up at the grocery store to buy our corpses, lifeless and fattened with the mistreatment which we endured. Even worse, our lifeless bodies sit upon your dinner table for a meaningless and culturally insignificant holiday in which you cook up mountains of souls only to taste a mere sliver and dispose of the rest.
Isn't it so nice to get together after all and have this delicious and humanely sourced meal together?
I know, let's dig in.
Hey, wait! Have you guys ever tried eating something else? Like maybe carrots?
It's too vegetable-y. God forbid we eat something healthy on an actual holiday. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Potatoes. Everyone loves potatoes.
No, it's like way too mushy. I'd rather tear through human flesh instead.
Yeah.
Okay, how about a Poorvi? It's a delicious Poorvi alternative made entirely out of tofu without the ethical mess.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah, you're right.
Whatever, people are hopeless. Those moments still run through my mind every day. Oh, my poor brothers. How lucky am I to be one of the survivors? To survive this massacre of Poorvi gives me a feeling like no other. If only I could erase those gruesome visions from my mind. If only...
Yeah, me too. Let's go.
Wait! Have you guys
Really? Roll it together.
Oh, sorry. Even worse, our lives lifeless and fattened with the mistreatment with which we.
I love that.
Just dump me in the middle and like stay there.